Behold, it is I, Horus, Egyptian god of the sun. And while you were busy indoctrinating these idiots with your medieval mumbo-jumbo, I, Horus, was busy discovering a very ancient Egyptian scroll that will most assuredly unveil the heights of your hypocrisy and send your silly little Jesus cult crashing to the ground.
And what is the name of this very ancient Egyptian scroll that you just discovered?
www.atheistmixologist.Neil deGrasse Tyson is my homeboy / hey Christians, why you know follow your fairy tale book.blogtown.net.
Well, every few years the same thing happens. Somebody finds a new, lost, found gospel document, archaeological find, whatever it may be. And Christianity's going down for the count. With much media fanfare, with interviews, lectures, books, and documentaries. And then hundreds and hundreds of Christian scholars utterly discredit the claim with no media fanfare whatsoever. And then a few years later, the same thing happens again and again and again and again. So in this case, we have The Lost Gospel by Barrie and Simcha Jacobovici. So here's the latest. And by the way, make sure you understand, they have actually stated that they're not out to discredit anybody's faith. They're just reporting what a text says. Yeah, right. If that's how you feel about it, I would love for them to do a piece on Islam. So, well, the claim is that they have a Aramaic manuscript. Okay, let's start there with the substandard, double standard. If you're claiming biblical reliability, boy, you better have hundreds of thousands of millions of manuscripts. Which, well, we don't have that many. And for the New Testament, we have about 25,000. Now, for anything that appears that it might discredit Christianity, one document is enough. It is plenty. Just like the Gospel of Judas, anything. One single manuscript, fragmentary, it doesn't matter. One against thousands, that's fine. Because we're so desperate culturally to discredit Christianity that we'll jump at any chance we have, however desperate. So they have one single manuscript that completed being written in the 5th century AD. And that's another substandard, double standard. For the Bible, well, by golly, we better have a stenographer writing things down as Jesus stated them. And we better have that autographa, the originally written text. And it better date to the earliest possible. Anything that appears to contradict Christianity, give them hundreds of years. That's fine with us. 5th century, that's plenty. One document from the 5th century. Watch out, Christians. And okay, so the bottom line is this. It's the good old claim that Jesus married Mary Magdalene and had children. All right, I mean, you've heard this for a very long time now. It's Gnostic, Holy Blood, Holy Grail, Da Vinci Code stuff. It's been out there. But these guys really got it because they found the lost gospel. So here's how the claim goes, okay? They have a document that does not mention Jesus and does not mention Mary, okay? It mentions Joseph, and it mentions that he married a Senate. But Barrie and Simcha tell you that there's embedded meaning in the text. And Joseph really means Jesus. And Asenath really means Mary. Yeah, that's how pathetic it is. That's how unscholarly and just embarrassing it is. That's how bad it's gotten. And actually, that's how bad it's been for 2 millennia. Now, it'd be refreshing if the media at large actually looked at these guys and said, you know what? You're just a bunch of Gnostic conspiracy theory crackpots. That would be the most honest way to deal with it, you know? Not to give these guys fanfare and then forget about anyone who utterly demolishes their claims, which you don't even have to do because there's nothing to claim. There's just a claim to hidden knowledge, literal occult Gnosticism. We know that this really means that, and that really means this. And the text doesn't mean what it says and doesn't say what it means. We figured out how to, out of whole cloth, out of thin air, out of absolutely nothing but hatred for the truth, claim that Joseph means Jesus and Asenath means Mary. Yeah. So that's, well, it's pretty shocking, but it is sadly to be expected. This is what we get. This is pop scholarship. This is either the greatest scholarly hoax since the Jesus Seminar, or else the utter bankruptcy in trying to discredit Christianity. I mean, it's not scholarship, it's not even myth making. It's stand-up comedy. I mean, it's pathetic, it's sad, it's shockingly bad.